Hey, everybody. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new here. Thank you so much for joining me today and happy Saturday. Got that weekend vibe going on. Let's get our card for today using the Rebel deck. Just for the weekend vibe. Love that. We have What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Apparently, it's time to get started. Which is so appropriate because yesterday we had the fork in the road and coming to that point of needing to make a decision. Where am I going from here? What direction am I going to take? We had happy, happy the day before that. Where is your happiness? It's inside you. In case you haven't seen the video. But taking action, masculine energy, taking action on our dreams, feminine energy. It all wraps up. I love how it all ties together. When we dream, when we're in that mode, that is very much feminine energy. But we have to use our masculine energy to take the steps, to take the actions, to get it in motion. And so many times, when we think about manifestation, we think about The Secret, where it was just about visualizing and imagining and feeling. And whoa, 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 there's one more step. Take massive action. Yes, I got that from Tony Robbins, and it's okay because I studied the Tony Robbins life coaching. So I paid for that. I can use that line. Anyway, if we dream and we imagine and we envision and we create all these beautiful things in our head, I mean, that's great if you live in your head, but we actually live in a 3D reality on the planet Earth. And in order for those things to come from our head, from the ethers onto the planet where we're actually physically interacting with life, we are required to take massive action to bring those things in. Because no matter how badly I want to meet someone, if I sit on my couch and envision the most beautiful relationship with someone, but I never leave my couch, unless I want a great relationship with a burglar who's gonna break into my house and find me on my couch visualizing this relationship, I'm not gonna meet them. There's that connect, that point. That's the connection point where thought becomes action. And that's where we meet the fear. That's where we meet the resistance. That's where we come up with all the reasons why this won't work. I can't do it. This can't happen. I can't have that. I don't deserve it. I'm not good enough. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Shut up. You're lying to yourself. We can procrastinate just by doom casting and telling ourselves all the reasons we can't. And I don't know about you, but that's not very motivating to me. If somebody's telling me all the reasons I can't do something, well, actually, yeah, that does kinda motivate me because it makes me mad, and I'm like, "Yeah, I can. Tell me what I can't do." So, I mean, if that works for you, great, but for most people, that's not the best way to approach a situation. Look for all the reasons you can, all the reasons you should, and one of those reasons is just because you want to. It appeals to you. If it's something you desire, do it. Here's your fucking sign. It's time. You deserve it. If you think about how many years you have spent living for other people, living under other people's direction, guidance, approval, expectations, blah, 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 blah. You deserve to do something for you, something that will bring you to that happy, happy place of contentment, of accomplishment, of actually living in the energy of you and who you are and what you desire, what you want, what brings you fulfillment. And you don't have to put it off until tomorrow. That was part of what we talked about on Happy Happy is you can be happy now. You can be content now, but you have to do something about your circumstances if you truly desire that. And that's that taking action. Take action. That's the final step. As soon as you take action and commit to something, that first step cliche, cliche alert, the first step is the hardest. And it is. It is. One of the reasons it's the hardest is because if we never take that first step, we don't have to worry about failing. We don't have to worry about being embarrassed. We don't have to worry about looking stupid. And you know what? I would rather fail, look stupid, than stay stagnant. Safe is so boring. So yesterday. You deserve growth, adventure, excitement. Yeah, it's scary as hell, but so is not growing and not having excitement and being bored out of your fucking mind with your own life. I mean, come on, that is not acceptable. Don't accept that. Don't accept living a life for others. Don't accept living a life that's mediocre. You're not mediocre and you're not someone else. You're you. What do you want? What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. What's your first step? What's holding you back? Legit, please. I know I say this a lot and I mean it because this is where it starts. The rubber hits the road. When you're about to lift that leg and take that step, get yourself in alignment. All of you, mind, body, soul, engage in writing. I know I said the ugly word. I mean it, caveman style. Pen, paper, pencil, paper, marker, crayon, whatever works for you, paper. What do you want? What is your desire? What is the thing you're afraid of, but you really, in your mind, if you could create your ideal life, that's what it looks like. What is that thing? Write that down. It's okay. Your hand still works. That's not the only thing you can do with it. The reason writing is important, speaking is important too. Our words have power. If you want to speak into a voice recorder, okay, I'll cut you some slack. It still works. At any rate, identify what is that thing. Write it down, speak it out. What would be the first step that you would need to take, whether it be creating space in your schedule, finding more resources, more financial resources to do that thing? What can you trade off? Is there something like, we're going to go with just a small example, okay? Although it is really a life changing thing. But let's say for several years you've thought about going to the gym. There's membership fees, there's a time commitment, and it takes effort, right? But all of those things are an investment in you. Not only does it help your physical body, it helps your emotional body and your mental body because you have to mentally focus on what you're doing. Emotionally, you're getting that energy moving. It helps you deal with stress. It helps you like purge all of the toxic chemicals because you sweat them out. And your physical body obviously benefits from growing stronger. It increases your bone density, your muscle mass. Your metabolism goes up because muscle burns more calories than fat. There's so many things about physical movement that is good for you. So you're really truly investing in your regeneration. Talked about that this week. So, what's it going to take to make that happen? Is it because you need money for the membership fees? Sometimes we tell ourselves that because that's an easy one. Well, it's expensive. Okay, how much are you spending on TV channels? How much fulfillment and personal growth is that bringing you? If it's not TV channels, is it a coffee every day, a sandwich every day? Pack your lunch, make your own coffee. There are ways to find those resources when we're trading one habit for another. If you're binge watching Netflix, then you can take the money that you're spending on Netflix, snacks, uh, your antidepressant, and put that towards your gym membership. Now, the other thing you're probably gonna need, excuse me, is motivation. And I know one thing that is powerfully motivating for a lot of people is to have a workout buddy. Find someone else that's in the same situation where they keep thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Get with them. Become each other's accountability partner because you're going to want to show up at the gym and not look bad. And that's okay. This is one time where seeking outside approval is good for you. If you're going to do it to your benefit, right? And motivation. It's very difficult. And this is one of the reasons we fail to start because when we look at it from the beginning, you don't go to the gym one day and go home and be like, wow, look how strong I am. I lost 30 pounds. I'm in great shape. This is so worth it. It's not like that. The first day you go to the gym, you feel like an idiot because there are other people around you that are lifting actual weights and you've got just the bar and you're looking kind of clumsy over there. You don't really know what you're doing. You're out of your context. This is not your normal space. You don't know the etiquette yet. You're a fish out of water. Every one of those people started there too. Ask them. Usually there's people that work at the gym that can actually help you with the machines and how to do things, proper form, that kind of stuff. You can hire a personal trainer, whatever. But that fear is very much what we talked about yesterday at the fork in the road. When you feel that fear, that's when you need to move forward. Other people are there. They can help you. Most people in that position, they are not gonna make fun of you or think less of you. If anything, man, I tell you what, when I was going to the gym, there was a lady that came in who was obese and was struggling with everything she was doing, and for whatever reason, we just must have been on the same schedule. I saw her all the time, and every time, I'd be like, "Girl, you're killing it. Look at you go." They're gonna be proud of you for you, and they're gonna wanna help you as much as possible because they've been there. They know. They're not gonna look at you and laugh. They're gonna be like, "You get it, girl. Do this for you," and they're gonna really wanna motivate you. So, don't let that fear of what other people will think or comparing yourself to the people there stop you from going. You have to start somewhere, and usually someone who started there and is over here now is gonna feel for you like nobody's business because they know what it's like, and they're gonna wanna help you. So, you know, don't let your own self-conscious thoughts stop you from bettering yourself. Just like going to a dance class, learning how to roller skate. I mean, there are so many things that our fear of looking stupid holds us back from when, okay, everybody started there. Everybody started out looking stupid. And those people who no longer look stupid because they committed to it, made it a habit, are going to be there to help you and cheer you on because they remember what it feels like. Uh, but that's just one example. It can relate to so many different situations. So, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. Start by writing down your excuses, the way you're lying to yourself, and then call yourself out on it. Where can I find the resources? How can I get the motivation? How can I make this commitment? Knowing that if you stick with it and you don't give up, because that first day at the gym is going to be real discouraging. And your first instinct is going to be to binge watch Netflix, eat Haagen Dazs, and just stay where you're at because that's a lot less uncomfortable. But is it really? Is it really? Uncomfortable can be 3 years later when you realize that if you had joined the gym back when you first thought about it, how much better you'd feel. And now you can use the money that you were spending on your insulin and your high blood pressure medication to pay for your gym membership. Maintenance. Small problems unaddressed become big problems down the road. Invest in you. Make the space, make the time, make the resources available to do what you need to do. Because if you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. So, on that note, my best wishes to you as you find ways to make it happen. Make it happen for you. Future you will be so grateful. Commit, invest in you. It is so worth it, and you will not regret it. You only look stupid for a while. And like I said, those people around you that you're projecting all your feelings of self consciousness on, they don't think that of you. They're proud of you. Okay? Don't let that fear hold you back. Go get them. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will talk to you soon.